Alan in Miami. Alan, tell me something good.
I got 3 names for you.
Go.
Ryan Tannehill.
That's 1.
Teddy Bridgewater.
That's 2.
You ready?
Uh-oh, I'm scared, but yes.
Dan Marino.
All right, what about
I saw him during the game. He should have come down and gotten on the field.
Alan, you were right about that. They showed Dan Marino in the suite at one point, and I literally thought Dan was going to either throw up in a garbage can or was going to, like, break something. He looked absolutely like, this is miserable. Did you see that?
He did. What's wrong with Tannehill? What's wrong with getting Tannehill?
I think it's just been there, done that. I don't think he comes and does anything exquisite for you. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm open to a lot of things because I've said it kind of all along. I don't think Skylar Thompson is the answer. Obviously, Tim Boyle probably not the answer. We'll see about Snoop-a-Loop. Tyler, I'm forgetting his name. Tyler
Huntley.
I was going to say Hunter. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot.
I think you need. I disagree with you. You need somebody who's been there, done that. And that's Tannehill or Teddy Bridgewater. They've been there, done that.
Yeah, they've been there, done that, but to what returns? Were the returns very good when Ryan Tannehill? I know he had a playoff season, but some of those years were very, very, very. Teddy Bridgewater, he came in for a while when he wasn't hurt, he was okay. Now he's coaching football, so he's coaching high school football here in Miami. So I mean, he's pretty much out of the picture. He's been out of football for a while now. I don't know what the answer is. But today was not the answer. I'll tell you that much. But I don't know. I want to ask Alan, are you a little frustrated? Are you a little frustrated with Mike McDaniel's play calling this season?
Oh, it was the same play. Every play was the same play. It was worthless.
I don't know what's going on with that, man. I really don't. What did you want to say? Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
And it made it worse because I saw the game yesterday. And after seeing the game, after seeing today, I was even more depressed.
Yeah, Cam Ward looked like a great quarterback, and today you didn't really see any great quarterback, at least on the Miami side, because it was absolutely rough. I appreciate that, Alan, so much, man. Yeah, Alan, a lot like people here in Miami searching for answers. Ryan Tannehill? You want to throw Marcus Mariota in there? I don't know. I don't know the answer. 305-567-0560. Got another call from Miami. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Sean. How you doing, Dan?
Hey, Sean. Doing great. Good to hear from you, brother. What you got?
I got 4 names for you. And there's hope for Miami Dolphin fans, okay? Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey, Cam Smith, and Armstead, the injury-prone offensive lineman. You know what we should do? Start shopping them because we're top-heavy. We probably could get about 10 picks, 10 players for those guys. Not that they're not great, but they hold value. So there's still hope for us because this season right now, even though there's a lot of football left in, it's over with, man. It's done. We're too hot. Huh?
You ready to punt?
Man,
Sean. So, Sean, can I ask you this? Did you kind of feel like me at some points? I forgot Tyreek Hill was in the game.
Dude, I know. That's what. So this is what I'm tired of hearing about, Dan. Between me and you, and the whole world, I'm tired of hearing about all this Olympic track speed that we got. Okay, because we've been figured out. McDaniel's been figured out, and when you've been figured out, all that speed means nothing. So we got these 4 pieces that I mentioned, and we should start trying to shop them for down the road for draft picks, and hopefully move up in the draft and get maybe a Cam Ward because he's not gonna last. He's not gonna last past 15 picks.
I'm glad you bring up that the NFL has figured us out because following that last year, remember the Dolphins beat the Jets 30-0. That was when Tyreek Hill didn't play and Jalen Waddle was featured. Since then, I'm going to read through these real quick and just kind of let you know, beat the Cowboys on a last-second field goal, kicked a lot of field goals that game, by the way. The Cowboys, although they're good, they're kind of garbage also. 22-20 on Christmas Eve. Ravens, you remember that, 56-19. Once again, 19 points. The Bills, when we had everything on the line at home, no excuses, 21-14. Chiefs, it was cold, 26-7. And then you fast forward to the Jaguars, 20-17, took a last-second field goal. Last week, 31-10. This week, of course, you're all banged up, 24-3. Now, some people say it'll be injuries. Some people say it's the quality of the opponent. But some people might say what you're saying. Maybe it's a little bit of that, a little bit of this, but also a little bit of it's a copycat league, and the NFL is maybe catching up on old Mike McDaniel and his bag of tricks.
Yeah, man. I don't want him to leave just yet, but we're gonna have to do something different. We're gonna have to blow this up, man. Gonna have to.
I will say this. I'm not ready to punt on it because, like I said, you play a garbage Titans team with Will Levis, who I don't even think is a starting quarterback in the NFL. You win, you're 2-2, though. And Tua possibly could be coming back soon.
True, but we're garbage, man. Come on, man.
After today, it's hard to argue that point. Today we were garbage. I'll give you that, man. Couldn't when Kader Kohou caught that interception, it was on like the 5-yard line. It was 1st and goal.
Yeah.
Did you have confidence that we were going to punch it in?
Dude, I thought we were going to just run it right in because I've been hearing all these great things that we got, man. We just, we're going to his little 8-chain. He's about $190. He ain't going to last long. I mean, he's going to get broke down. I mean, it's just, I can't figure it out.
I wrote this down too. When they reported that Teron Armstead had exited the game because of an eye, not because of a shoulder, I just wrote down Teron Armstead. Seriously.
Dude, I'm so tired of him, man.
It's a tough night, Sean, man. I'm not going to lie, Sean. It's tough right now. I will admit this. We need to do something about backup quarterback / maybe starting quarterback, depending on what happens with Tua. Skylar Thompson's not the answer. We now has shown this. We need to draft some type of quarterback or get some type of good quarterback in here.
What about Jimmy G, though? What about Jimmy G? Is he available?
Well, he'd still be suspended for 2 more games. So he would not have been available. You could get him. He's still available, but he's still serving a suspension. So he would be back basically around the same time Tua would be back. So, but yeah, that's a guy that a guy that Mike McDaniel knows very well from San Francisco, and a guy that knows the system.
Why not, man? I mean, why not, man?
Sean,
what else?
I'm with you right now. I don't know. Why not? Why not anything? I mean, I was willing to pull the quote unquote red shirt off Tyler Huntley earlier today, man, and let him go out there. Like I said, he might not have been better, but he couldn't have been worse.
But you know what, man? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Boyle didn't look that bad.
I thought the ball moved with Boyle. I did. His stats weren't all that great, but the ball moved with Boyle a little bit. And he doesn't know anything. Maybe Mike McDaniel's too cool for school, overthinking things, overcooking things. Maybe he just play 1, throw it to Tyreek Hill. Play 2, throw it to Jalen Waddle. Play 3, run the ball. Let's do that. I'm ready.
I think this is their karma, though. Honestly, I think it's their karma for laughing at us and all the fans for saying, you guys think too much about the offensive line and all that, blah, 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 blah. I think it's the Greer and McDaniel's karma, man. I just think that it just slapped them right in the face.
Look, we have it on the sports day. We say the streets need a body, and if things continue like this, I'm not going to tell you who the streets want, but
I know who they want.
There's 2 guys especially that the streets want when they want their body.
3.
Sean, you can probably guess. You can guess those 2 bodies that they want fired.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for taking my call, man.
Thank you, bro. Sean, you're my dude. Appreciate that.
All right, brother.
Oh man, a lot of the texters are texting in. Chris Greer has done an absolutely terrible job. He needs to be fired. And a lot of people like Sean texting in saying Mike McDaniel's been figured out. He needs to be fired. I'm not going that route. I don't think that's. And when you're already in somewhat of an unstable situation, destabilizing the situation is not the answer. It's also 3 games into the season. You win next week, you're 2-2, and Tua is on his way back. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Nonetheless, something needs to be done about this quarterback situation, whether Tua comes back or not.